Connected Canadians. Connecting older adults with technology, training, and support.
My name is Ollie. Pre-COVID, I was a shuttle driver at a dealership, and I also worked at a ski hill in the service shop. As the pandemic seemed to really slow a lot of businesses down, not only was I laid off from the ski shop because they closed, because they stopped allowing skiing on the hill and snowboarding, the dealership that I worked at also had to lay me off. There was a level of isolation that we all went through. Definitely FaceTime became more of my friend. I started using FaceTime a lot more. As far as video chatting, I never Zoomed or Skyped or, any of those platforms. I thought it was really cool how, even though no one that I was training with was an expert, like the other candidates weren't experts per se, they were all experts in specific portions of their digital devices, right? All self-taught. So one guy had a Chromebook and one guy had an iPad, and some people were really familiar with Zoom and some people were really familiar with Skype. And like there was, someone was like, oh, Gmail, did you know if you click this button and this button, it'll read it out to you? And I'm like, oh, that's going to help me, right? Or you can dictate your message. I was like, oh, I don't have to type. That's great. We all had our specialties. And there was like even that first day when the fitness model, Cindy, didn't have power. And we all sat around and were like, how are we going to fix this? Like nobody panicked. We all went with like, use your critical thinking, use your, like, this is the problem, come up with a solution. And it was just a group of strangers online going, okay, we all want to learn. How would we react to this, right? Do you go somewhere with Wi-Fi, like a coffee shop, park in front, plug your device in and do it remotely? Or do you wait for the power to come back on? Or do you, and she needed to know how much power was out because she didn't have power. So we're like, oh, we can see how much power is out for you, right? It was really kind of cool. I definitely learned about Zoom, and like the video chatting I thought was really great. And I can see myself being able to use video chatting to walk a person through tuning up their skis by hand, right? Like I could do that remotely. Like, okay, you've done this and this and this part. Even if I haven't done it, and if the person hasn't done it, that we can find the tools and resources online to start looking or assessing the problem, understanding how, depending on your mobility with your hands, or depending, like different setups for people's systems, will make them more accessible to the internet. The training with Connected Canadians was an absolute godsend. It opened my eyes to the opportunities of working remotely and working digitally. I started to look online at different opportunities, whether it was something that was part-time or full-time, and realized, I might be qualified and these might be good opportunities for me. So right now I'm pursuing an opportunity helping people with accessibility issues move around town. So it's a pick up and drop off service, and it should be very exciting and very fun, and definitely learning to communicate the way I learned to communicate with Connected Canadians is going to be an asset. So glad that I got an opportunity to even get involved in the training part. I am still 100% committed to being involved in the volunteering part. I think it's a great program. I hope you guys get tons of sponsors and tons of money, continue to be able to do it. I hope my friends and my friends' parents and grandparents start, getting involved in the service. And I hope you can help millions of people. Because a good team of volunteers can move mountains, or digital mountains, or however which way you want to put it.